Hello everyone, this is Abhay and welcome again to my channel that is CATIA Expert. So today we are going to discuss about the surfacing workbench. So no need to worry about that, just move inside the start button, then shape design, and here your generative shape design, that is the surfacing workbench. Just click on it. So new pop-up is coming. They say that if you want to rename or name it as per your requirement, just name it and say OK. So whenever you are clicking OK, then you are directly move inside the surfacing workbench. So this is the most useful and popular workbench inside the automotive industry, and most of the, as per my experience, this is the most useful workbench in the automotive industry. So you can see this is the surfacing workbench interface. So here you can see this is the part tree, all the commands which ever or whatever you are using. So these all commands which is gathered together inside a single tree. So this is also known as your part history. So this is about the part tree. So here it is, you know that this is are the these are the planes. So this is x, y, y, z and z x plane. So here you can see this is the compass. So by using this you can move, rotate and drag one point to another point by using this compass. So next is, these are the some of the toolbars whichever most of the times used in the automotive industries. So first of all, this is the surface toolbar. So and in that surface toolbar there are the some of the commands. So first of all, this is the extrude command. You can extrude or you can revolve, you can sphere or you can cylindrical shape by using this commands. So if you have to offset one surface to another surface, then use this offset command. So if you want to create a critical shapes by using this sweep command, you can create your required shape. So this is the most useful command inside the automotive industry. So there are a numbers of types which is integrated in the sweep command. So we will check in the upcoming sessions. So this is the fill commands, and then multi-section surface. So this is nothing but a material adding, or you can say as a surface adding command. So next is the blend command. So these are the surfaces making commands which is integrated inside the surfaces toolbar. So this is about the surface toolbar. Next is operation toolbar. So operation, inside this operation toolbar you can say as these are the makeup or dress up commands which is integrated in operation toolbar. So first of all, joins. So all the surfaces whichever or whatever you are created, that join to a single surface and create a single surface. So this is about the join. Then inside that, healing, if you have a structured surface, then you can use this healing and you can fill the gap in between two surfaces. Then curve smooth, then surface simplification, then untrim. So there are a numbers of commands which is integrated the operation. Then this is the split and trim. You can cut one surface into another surface by using the split and trim command. So next is the boundary, then shape fillet, then chamfer. All these dress up and makeup features which is integrated inside the operation toolbar. Next is translate, mirror, rotate, scale. So these all are the inside the operation toolbar. So next is wireframe. So if you want to create a plain line and the points, just move inside the wireframe. So if you want to extract some edges or project some edges on the plane or some of the surfaces, just click on the projection command, then intersection. So if you want to intersection surfaces or intersection lines in between two surfaces, just using this intersection command. So next is parallel curve. So inside that same curve which is reflected from one point to another, so this is the parallel curve. So if you want to create a circle on a point, then use this circle, then spline. So these all the commands which is integrate the wireframe toolbar. So as I said in the previous video, the sketcher workbench is the basic workbench which is integrated in all the workbenches. So here this is the sketcher workbench. If you want to create some sketches, just click it on and select one plane on which plane you want to create a profile or sketch. So this is about the sketcher toolbar. So next is analysis toolbar. So this is the most important toolbar inside this surfacing workbench. So by using this you can analyze your surfaces or analyze your part as in the drafting point of view. So if you have to check the positive draft, negative draft, then all this kind of stuff you can create under this analysis toolbar. So here you can check the drafts of various surfaces. So next is the dynamic section. So if you want to create a section on particular region, so by using this dynamic section you can create a section for this particular region. So next is apply material. So if you want to apply material on a surface, then use this command. There are n numbers of materials which is integrated inside this CATIA. So by using this you can apply material on your part or on your surface. So next is the measure. If you want to measure one point to another point, one line to another line, one surface to another surface, then just click it on, your measurement is taken. So next is the measure items. By using this you can measure your arcs, plates. Then next is the measure inertia. By using this you can check your volume surface, volume of surfaces, parts, then inertia of it, then what is the weight of your parts. All these measurement you can done inside the measure toolbar. So next is the capture command. So if you want to take a photo or images or a picture in the particular region or in the particular views, so by using this you can capture the images as per your requirement. So this is the capture command. So next is the view. So if you want to view your part in the different manners, so by using, there are n numbers of commands. So by using this you can view your part as per your requirement. So first of all, this is the PD all, and you can rotate your part, you can zoom in your part, then zoom out your part. So next, if you want to see your part in normal view, just click it on. So next is, if you want to create multi views, then just click on this command. So if you want to see your part in the different views like front view, top view, side view, bottom view, and the isometric view, all these views which is integrated inside the view toolbar. So next, unfortunately some of the parts which is gets hidden, or you can see these parts which is in the hide position. So by using this hide and show command, you can see such type of parts which is gets hide. So next is the tools toolbar. If you want to update your part, isolate your part, so there are n numbers of commands which is integrated in the tools toolbar. So this is nothing but a basic introduction for this surfacing workbench. So I think you understood that. So in upcoming session we will check these all I think these all commands one by one in a deeply manner in the upcoming sessions. No need to worry about that. This is the just introduction for this command. So thank you so much guys the presence in this video. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe my channel, that is CATIA Expert. It will help me for my inspiration. So thank you so much.